What's up, YouTube? Okay, man, it's been a while since I posted a video. My last two videos were about the language of Enoch and the different seals of the different entities, that they had power over. It's been a while. Over a course of time, I've been studying the seals, been studying the language, and also I've been reading up on the Hermetica and sexual alchemy, more of sexual alchemy. I've learned that sexual alchemy is one of the pieces of the puzzles that's missing when we're dealing with Grimoire. In my opinion, I think that in order for us to get this magic off the ground, we have to raise the Kundalini energy. In order to raise the Kundalini energy, we got to practice sexual alchemy. I got a brother that's also into this consciousness, and he somewhat disagrees, and he has good reason, because we're all gods. We all have our own intellect and our own truth. He understands that this energy that we're trying to work with, we're trying to conjure up, is actually a ritual that was done against us, which is true. These seals and these rituals were done against us. We all should know by now that the God that created this world is actually against us. Okay? And we understand that those authority figures that we set in place were actually against us as well. But my understanding is this. In that video, Enoch and Grimoire, in both those videos, I showed you a pair of entities that actually died. Okay? They died, and they were known as another entity known as Lyson, Prince Lyson, and King Nazpaul. Okay? Those two entities are actually the underworld entities known as the chthonic beings. I think it's the seraphonic beings, or I think it's the chthonic beings, the underworld beings, the Osirian beings. Those entities are the entities that fell, and those entities actually is symbolic to us. Okay? By that being said, we should be, at this point in time, to my understanding, we should be eating. Like, I'm going to go ahead and say it. We should be eating, like we should be literally ruling this place. Like we should be eating motherfuckers. They used to eat your black ass a long time ago for energy. They used to eat you. Okay? We need to turn the tides, and we need to start eating them. Well, you're talking about cannibalism. Well, it's not necessarily cannibalism. It's just that, because we had a little debate about these entities. He's more on like, well, man, this shit don't work. I said, bro, I believe it works because we're just not giving it enough energy. We're focused. Okay, we're conscious. We got all this science. We got all this knowledge. Okay. He's saying that, okay, so we should be able to just do some shit and this shit should be going, which is true. I believe the same thing. But if you look at this fucking low density demiurge with this fucking time delay, bro, and if you actually read the book of Enoch, he explains to you that not only our history has been erased and fragmented, but our language and our power systems as well. Okay? We're dealing with an evil entity that plays tricks on the mind. Okay? So in my opinion, I think that we need to do what Adam did in the book of Enoch. After the flood, Adam had to regain his knowledge through his memory and his imagination. And that's one thing that is very, very, very important when you're dealing with gnosis and esoteric information and occultism, is you gotta have a vivid imagination. That is the most important thing we have. That is our divine spark. Is the imagination. The darkness. Okay? We need to really focus on raising the Kundalini energy. And I've been reading, I've been studying on this, in ancient Egyptian it's called Neptunian science, okay? In ancient Chinese, they call it the Taoist or Taoism. T-A-O-ism. T-A-O-I-S-M. Taoism. Taoism is the same thing as Neptunian science. Taoism teaches you how to cultivate the sperm, which is solar phallic energy. Male and female can do this. This is not a male thing. This is not a female thing, okay? This is not about your ego. This is about power, okay? We're dealing with power. We're dealing with entities. And this works. I believe it works because I see results. What are the results? Knowledge, more consciousness, more understanding. The more understanding you have, the more consciousness you have, the more protection you have. If you get the book, Bentley Layton's book, the Gnostic Scriptures, Ancient Wisdom for the New Age, it tells you that the elect, the conscious few, they have protection. We do have protection. Because if you notice, I noticed one thing. Ever since I've been in this shit, in this information, I noticed. One thing I did notice is that things will happen around you as opposed to happening to you. Pay attention to that. Things will actually happen around you as opposed to happening to you. So in other words, we have to understand this. Those other black people out there that's dead, you have to look at them as sacrifice, or let me find a better word. They're more of to take the attention off of you, because you gotta understand, we're talking about the hidden gods. Okay, you gotta really pay attention to what's going on here. The hidden gods. Amen-Ra. Hidden God, okay? So in other words, it was actually set up this way for us to be broke, for us to be poor, for us to be struggling, because we understand now that this white boy, these Caucasians are not really our enemy. They're more like puppets. Our true enemy is the God that built this realm. Okay? We have to it's very, very important that we have to understand that. Because we are the hidden gods. Things are about to hit the fan. So you need to have all forms of protection. So in my last video, Cyclomancy and the Gods That Fell, I said, what you need to be doing right now is you need to be getting guns and you need to be getting books. Books on particularly magic. Whatever type of magic that resonates with you, resonates with your zodiac sign, with your numerology sign, whatever resonates with you, you need to be getting in that shit, and you need to be combining that shit with your guns, and you need to be combining that shit with your kundalini. All that shit, you need to be doing all that shit. All things considered here, okay? Because things are about to get bad. Like, seriously, like, this evil force, this evil demiurge, a Yaldabaoth force is about to come back to the earth and it's about to kill. You notice when you was growing up, I know when I was growing up, when I was going to school, they would show us slavery movies or little documentaries on how white folks was going around killing a bunch of black folk. That's a Yaldabaoth. A Yaldabaoth works through so-called counterfeit spirits. They're white, so they can be easily possessed. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand how this energy works. And if you black and you dead, you can be easily possessed by this Yaldabaoth energy. But what's the possession of a Yaldabaoth energy? Well, that's simple. I got a video on that about a Yaldabaoth and its antagonistic demiurge entity. It can be at your job, or it can be at your house, or it can be for your family. I can give you an example of an oppressive, a Yaldabaoth demiurge entity. Oppression is you can be talking to somebody. You can be talking to an old black lady, right? She could be like 55, 60 years old. And she could be saying some shit like, well, if God, well, you know, she could be, you can walk in her house and you can see all pictures of white Jesuses and white gods. That's a possession. She's actually possessed by that energy. You see what I'm saying? She's extremely unaware of herself, of her own power, of her own knowing. Okay? And I like to call this earth a place of unknowing. This is hell. That don't mean physically that we're going to burn here. No. Hell means a lack of knowing, a lack of knowledge. That is your prison of not knowing. This place is a place of unknowing. In Gnosticism, it talks about the gods and those certain angels that are against us. They favor ignorance. Okay? So you can see another example of that antagonistic energy is that when you see somebody acting ignorant, especially a black person, they can kind of get away with it. You're like, damn, how the hell that person get away with acting that ignorant? It's because the gods favor that shit. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Those particular people, you need to stay away from them. Bobby even talks about how Gnosticism talks about it is very, very imperative that we stick to our own. That don't necessarily mean stick with black people. Because at this point, we're talking about energies. And we should understand, at this point, we should understand what Bobby, Brother Panic, then with Blair, when they say that the physical is an illusion. The physical is an illusion. Because the body is just a vessel. We're talking about energies that's behind that shit. Okay? So, what do I mean by combining the magic with your guns and your kundalini and all that good shit? Okay, now look. In my last video of Enochian Grimoire, entity that resides over Sunday, I think it's Saul. I can't really remember the name, but another name for him was Saul. Okay? If you go back into that video, I want you to look at the entity that's over Sunday. There is a minister under that entity that gives you the knowledge and science on metal. It's called metallurgy. And I actually knew about metallurgy because I actually took a welding class a long time ago. I took this welding class in Gary, Indiana. I was in Gary, Indiana, and I took this welding class. And there was a black man that was teaching me how to weld. And he was like, I've been studying metallurgy all my life. So metallurgy, right? So you combine those ministers with your motherfucking guns. I don't agree with Bobby. A lot of scholars out there talking about how, well, you can't beat a white boy with his gun. That's some bullshit. When the Moors gave them the fucking gun. Let's not bullshit with this shit. I'm going to keep saying that. Alright? So look up some guides on metallurgy. And goddammit, whatever motherfucking resonates with your ass, write the guy. I mean, you can do anything. You can get a goddamn razor blade and you can carve that seal on your fucking gun. And you never know what might happen. That motherfucker might become a bazooka. A goddamn handgun. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You never know. You can do things like that. That's probably how the Haitians won the war against Napoleon. Because they was using magic. They was using their own fucking shit because they believed in themselves. Okay? As black people, we don't believe in ourselves. We have no confidence. We have no motivation. We have no will. The gods also favor that shit. They feed off of that shit. Actually, your lack of will, your lack of confidence, motivation, your lack of believing in yourself, that is actually power to them. According to the Book of Enoch, okay, I'm driving right now, so I can't really show you the book. But according to the Book of Enoch, you have, okay, so there is this seal that I want to show you guys. I won't be able to show you tonight. But in my next video, I'll show you this seal that has the true names of God. And these true names of God was actually derived from the different tribes of Israel. Isis, Ra, and El. And at this point, we should understand that Isis, Ra, and El is the Holy Trinity inside of the body of Solomon. What is the body of Solomon? The black body. Isis, Ra, and El is the Holy Trinity. So by that being said, I told my brother this. I said, those seals are actually you. Okay? Now, my brother, he's into this. He actually, I actually respect what he says because when we were teenagers, well, when I was a teenager, he actually kind of brought me into this. It wasn't at this level where he pointed me in this direction, and from there, from the Hebrew, I actually progressed in Hebrew. I started off in Hebrew. First, I was a Christian. You know, my mom was beating my ass. You know, then he came home with some new information. Then we was a Hebrew. Then we kind of kind of progressed from that shit. All right, kind of basically we broke out of that spell of being in a religion. Okay. He understands that these guys and these seals were actually used against us. So it's not like these guys are against us. It's just a mere fact that it was a mass ritual that was used against the original ones, the original gods. This is what all this about. Bobby even mentioned that you got the government that's using mass rituals every year to keep this Yaldabaoth energy going. You see what I'm saying? Those mass rituals are the same seals that is being used against us. Now, those seals of Solomon, all those seals of Solomon, the Icelandic magic seals, the sigils, and all that good stuff, the rune magic, we can use those same systems as well. We can do this. The magic goes both ways, okay? It goes both motherfucking ways. And here is the most powerful shit. The most powerful thing is that those same systems that is being used against us is actually, we are the source of that power. According to the book of Enoch, the human black body is actually the true name of God. It's actually the true seals. This is what this is about. Your body is basically a seal of different powers and different universes. That's what the 7 chakras are inside of your body. Okay? It's very important that we understand this because we need to really start getting into this shit because this is the only way this shit is going to change. And shit is changing. It is. Things have been going well for me. Now, I'm pretty sure at this point, when you are conscious at this point, you should be very, very, very sensitive to a lot of shit. Like you should be able to be very sensitive to other people. I don't mean by sensitive like crying and all that. No. I mean sensitive like you should be sensitive to other people's energies. You should be sensitive. That's what consciousness does to you. That's what the pineal gland is. It's a very sensitive piece of organ inside of the brain. And it should be able to hear things like that. Okay, now, let me give you an example. Bobby talked about, in a lot of his lectures, talking about these Goetians. These Goetians are the same things, are the same Enochian seals that I gave you in my last video. They're just different names. Different names, different cultures, different time zones around the world, okay? But they're the same shit, alright? Those Goetians and those seals that I gave you are supposed to unlock the subconscious mind. That is all you have to do. Okay? Now, at this point in time, you should have at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different voices inside your head. Those are the Goetia entities. Look up the mythology of Ptah. Okay? Those different voices in your head is your subconscious mind. You have to get control of those voices. That's what it is. Okay? Those voices They talk to you. And look, I'm going to be honest with you. You have to really, really learn how to control them in order to get a good understanding of what's going on. Because just because you listen to those voices, that don't mean that they're telling the truth. Okay? The motherfucker's been laying dormant for thousands of, maybe millions of years. So they're going to be chatty Catholics. The motherfuckers don't shut the fuck up. They really don't. The motherfuckers are some talkative motherfuckers. They actually kind of fucking loud. Sometimes I gotta tell the motherfuckers, y'all need to shut the fuck up, dude. I'm trying to fucking think. Y'all motherfuckers want to get out and have this motherfucking power. Y'all gonna have to give me time to goddamn fucking control this shit. And the motherfuckers just shut the fuck up. You gotta learn how to quiet the mind, okay? And we gotta learn how to raise the Kundalini by using the ancient Taoist sages. Look up the ancient Taoist sages. If you don't have the book to teach you how to cultivate the sexual energy with sperm, male and female sperm, you're supposed to reverse the polarities. When you reverse the polarities, which is the sperm, and you raise it up to the heart chakra and on up to the throat chakra and on up to the pineal gland, you can actually wake up. You can actually have a glorifying spiritual awakening. That is your power, whatever that is. I can't tell you what your power is, but you have these powers. All right, but you got to combine all this shit. This shit just you just can't say fucking words and shit happen. Okay, this is not fucking TV. This is not TV, and we talking about a trickster, evil god. This motherfucker fucked up a lot of shit just so we can't figure this shit out. But it's really nothing to figure out because everything is inside of us. The answers that we need is inside of us. The voices that we need to be listening to is inside of us. Those seals that I gave you from the book of Enoch is actually inside of you. That's it. That's the tree of knowledge. That's it. Go inside. That's all I've been saying all this time. Visual magic. Visual magic. Okay? Shit. I'm gonna be real with you. At this point in time, men, I'm talking to the men right now. The conscious men right now, if you need to stop ejaculating. Stop it. Completely stop ejaculating. Because if you're ejaculating, you will not be able to get control of these Goetic spirits, or you will not be able to use the seals that they're in the book of Enoch. You will not be able to use the power. Okay? You won't be able to. You won't be able to because the simple fact that your sperm, according to the Taoists cultivating sexual energy, your sperm is your solar phallic energy. That is your psychic energy. That is your subconscious energy. Okay? When they talk about Christ dying in the physical body, that means that the Kundalini energy is now in your genitals. That is what you think from. Okay? That's why Jesus told you in the Bible to reverse the polarities. When he say reverse the polarities, he meant you need to raise your fucking sperm up to your goddamn heart chakra, on up to your motherfucking pineal gland. That way, you'll be able to see. You need to illuminate that black dot. You need to illuminate the cosmos within you. And we're doing that now. I'm doing that. You're doing it. Everybody's doing that. If you're here right now listening to this shit, you're doing it. I'm trying to explain to my brother, I'm actually reading these books. They're telling me this shit takes time. This is, look, We're talking about an evil entity. This time delay is real. There is a time delay here. So, of course, it's going to take some time for you to get your consciousness back. Okay? You can't just learn this shit and get the science and think you got everything figured out. No. We still have so much to learn, people. We don't know everything. This is an ongoing research. Okay? This is an ongoing research of knowing thyself. The more you know thyself, the more you study the spirituality, esoteric information, you learn about yourself. The more you learn about yourself, the more powerful you become. Off bat. Alright? There's so much things to cover here. So like I said, this point in time, man, you should be literally covering yourself up. You need to be, whatever magic system you're working with, you need to be trying to combine that with your sexual energy. You need to be trying to get you some guns. I don't give a fuck what you do. You need to get you some motherfucking protection. And get with some gods of metallurgy, okay? I gave you one of them in my last video, the Enochian Grimoire. He's the god of Sunday, which is science and knowledge. And he gives you all the knowledge of metallurgy. He gives you all the knowledge of nature. Okay? Go back in that video, and I want you to look at that video and do a little bit more research on that entity. All right? Because like I said, I downloaded this app on how to pronounce those entities and how to pronounce the language that's in the ministers. Okay? And I'm learning that language in Enoch is actually Coptic. It's actually ancient Coptic Egyptian. That is what that is. Okay? That is what that is. It's actually Coptic. And we have to learn how to say this shit, man, because these motherfuckers, they don't. Look, I'm being honest with you. I'm not trying to scare you. For the most part, they don't like niggas. And it's not because you're black. Let's clear the air here. It is not because you're black. It is because of the ignorance. Come on now, people. I'm talking to conscious folk. When you see an ignorant ass motherfucking nigga, don't you get pissed the fuck off? You be like, I can't stand these motherfuckers because they so fucking stupid and ignorant and dead. It's damn you can't even motherfucking look at their ass no motherfucking more. Well, that's the same way how these motherfucking guys feel, dog. Same motherfucking way. You gotta get an understanding on where they look at things and how they see things. Okay? So, in the book of Enoch, it tells me that this information, the knowledge of Enoch and the knowledge of Adam, they have been trying to contact us for the longest. We have been trying to contact humanity for the longest. We've been trying to give you guys light for the longest. Get the book, people. It's in there. Ethiopian Book of Enoch. We have been trying to contact the original people for the longest. But they are dead. So, okay. You got a bunch of dead motherfuckers racially senile that are racially senile. Okay? So you gotta understand something. When you are racially senile, you don't know your language, you don't know your power, you don't know who you are, you don't know thyself. That means that this Ayanabrov auto-consciousness energy will just run things. And it will use your energy that you don't know that you have against you. Okay? Another good example of that is I got this book called The author of it is Stephen H. Holier. Stephen H. Holier. Narcissism. Not Billy Layton's book. Stephen H. Holier. Narcissism. It talks about how you got the counterfeit spirits, which is the demiurge, that is using the same energy that we used to have control over against us today in the Western world. Okay? Another good example to bring it down for layman's terms. What happens when you get in trouble? When that motherfucking police officer or that detective tells you anything you say, anything you use will be held against you in a court of law. And what is this right now? This is the judgment. This is the judgment. This is us. But in this case, the black bodies, the bodies of Osiris, the bodies of Solomon, the bodies of Egypt, according to Gnosticism, Egypt simply means the black body. That's why Bobby was talking about how when we fell into Egypt. Egypt was our downfall. That is when we fell into humanity from Atlantis. You get it? When we came to this prison planet, we ran out of time because we lost contact with the source, which is the star system Sirius, Barbello and Gnosticism, the Pistis Sophia, the Kundalini. It's all the same shit. We lost contact with that. Basically, according to the book of Enoch, broke it down in layman's terms, is Adam fell into racial senility. That's it. That's what happens. We ran out of time. Okay? So our energy is being held against us. That's it. And it's so dead and dense to a level of black people, we actually oppress ourselves. Now I'm about to get real with you. The black woman, I got to check you for a minute. Because there's been some real shit that I've been noticing about the black woman. Alright? Now hold on. Let me turn on this light so y'all can see me. Give me 1 second. I'm about to get real with y'all in a minute. I need to check this black woman, man, because I'm noticing some shit. Give me 1 second. Alright. Okay. Y'all can see me now. Alright. Now, black woman, I'm talking to you right now. The conscious black, I ain't talking about some old dead. I'm not talking about this dead ass. I'm talking to a conscious black woman right now at this very point. I need you to hear something real quick. You know that you are the matriarch of the society. You know at this point that you are the archetype of the universe. You know this. You know that society, even the white man, would listen to you, would take your word for it other than your man. Because your man, okay, black people is basically the same structure as the bee hive, like the beehive. We are the workers. We are the gods. The male are the gods. Okay, and you got the queen bee, which is the goddess, which was basically, you know, she's the source of all the power of the black man, which the black man has. Okay, you understand this. very important that you understand that. Now I'm going to say this, because I'm getting a little pissed off with what I'm seeing. Conscious black women, you are the ones that they look at. They look at you, and then they look at us. So if there are too many dead black females causing havoc. That's my point of this. I'm going to say it again. There is a wide range of dead black females that is running amok, causing havoc. And conscious black woman, you need to get on top of that shit, and you need to nip that shit in the bud, because that is that same dead energy that's fucking us up. It is very important that you understand it, and I know you see it. You can't ignore it. I know you see the dead, silly ass black females that ain't doing shit but fucking shit up. Now, we should know now, at this point in time, that the gods, they love that ignorant shit. So they're going to constantly manipulate the dead, ignorant motherfuckers. The dead, especially the dead, ignorant black ones, because you are the matriarch of the society. Basically, they look at you, they listen to you. The black man is just a worker bee. He has power too, but he's a worker bee. He goes out, he finds knowledge, he gets resources, and he brings back to his fucking community. And they innovate from there. You see what I'm saying? But in every society known to man, they look at the woman. They judge the woman first. Then it was okay. Well, if this woman here, if the black woman is so savage and so ignorant and so dead, that means that gives the gods power enough to manipulate the white boy and his guns and his militaries to wipe your ass out. It's very important that you understand this. We are at war. Okay? This is a spiritual war. And conscious black women, y'all got to step up. And y'all got to goddamn. It's time for y'all to start whooping ass. If y'all see a fucking ignorant ass black bitch out there doing some dirty, dumb, ignorant, dead shit, y'all need to start whooping ass. It's time to come on out of the cave. Come on out of the woodworks. Okay? Come on out. Because y'all conscious now. You ain't gonna bullshit me with this. Talking about you don't see it. No, you see this shit. Because I see it. Okay? They look at you. They look at the dead black female. They look at the dead black female on purpose. That's how bad it is. No, it is time for shit to change. It is time for shit to change, man, because the gods, those motherfuckers that are against us, they favor ignorance. They favor it. They loathe in that shit. And the more ignorant that motherfucking black bitch is, or that black fucking nigga is, that gives them power. It is the ignorance that we have. That shit gives them so much validation. That's why we fucked up. That's why nothing works. Nothing works. Nothing. And it won't work. Because we're not stepping up. Especially the conscious black female does not step. Y'all not stepping up. Y'all not whooping no ass. Y'all standing around still waiting on for some shit to come happen when ain't nobody gonna come save us but us. We're saving each other now by becoming conscious, but it's not enough anymore. We need to start putting in motherfucking action. We need to start putting in action, putting in work. And the main one that they look at is the female. Conscious black woman, I'm talking to you. It's time to get on your shit. It's time to start whooping ass. Where is that Kali at? I'm seeing on YouTube, these black females talking about I'm Kali. Really? Kali's supposed to come back and whoop ass. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying? This is the shit that we dealing with. This is the power that I'm talking about dealing with. I'm talking about whooping ass. Because you know why? I'm angry. Don't be fooled by them videos. I might come off cool. I might smile here and there. But look, I'm telling you right now, people, I am angry. I am angry. I've been angry since I was a little boy. My own mama told me this. My sister been telling me this. Why are you so angry? I said, I don't know. It's just this energy that I've been feeling since I was a little kid. I just been an angry ass motherfucker, man. And I'm starting to wake up to it now. I'm starting to understand why I'm so angry. I'm starting to know now because I'm conscious now. So it's like, okay, I'm angry because I knew all along that this world was built against us. We knew all along that it was something wasn't right about this place. We knew. So let's not pretend like we don't see this shit. So conscious black woman, it's time to start whooping ass. I guarantee you, conscious black woman, if you pick up that goddamn fucking gun, that machete, and put some magic on that shit, I guarantee you, your man is going to do the same motherfucking thing. I guarantee you. It is time to start whooping ass. It's time to get rid of that ignorant element that's living next door to you. It's time to get rid of that motherfucking shit. Look, it's time. I'm telling you, because the more ignorant these motherfuckers become, the worse it's going to get for us. Especially for you. Especially for you. Especially. I can't be more serious. I'm serious as a heart attack. I am pissed. But let me move on. Alright, because I got so much to cover. It's already 48 fucking minutes. I want to talk about the Hermetica. I bought not only I bought hold on, give me a second. I've been reading up on the Hermetica. The Hermetica is basically the Book of Thoth. Okay? I've been also reading this book too. Get a good look at that book real quick. Okay? It's called The Taoist Secrets of Love, Cultivating Sexual Energy. Male sexual energy, but women, you can do this too, okay? There's no one-sided, okay? You can do this shit too, alright? Let's stop bullshit. Okay? Now, I'm gonna get to that book later. I want to talk about the Hermetica. I don't know about y'all, but the more and more I'm reading these books, I'm getting more and more pissed because I'm learning. I'm actually realizing on how much the black man and black woman has done for this earth. And we get no recognition, no reconciliation. We get no props for none of the shit that we ever did. Look, according to the Book of Enoch, no, not according to the Book of Enoch. According to the Hermetica, we gave them writing. Thoth was a black man. We gave them writing. We gave them math. We gave them everything. Look, we laid the foundation. I think it talks about that. It talks about that in Revelation, on how it was a group of people that laid the foundation of the earth or something, but they got defeated or got somehow fucked up. Okay, that people was us. Those were the Titans. Okay, but anyway, we laid the foundation, and yet we're suffering. We have to right this wrong. We got to right this wrong, people. We got to. All right. Now, according to Hermetica, the only one and true God is basically your mind. Okay? This outside being that did this shit, that was something that was a mistake. And we made the choice to come down here and judge. In order for us to judge and come down here and judge, we had to feel. And for order to us to feel, we had to be crucified. We came down here because this motherfucking cosmic child built this place out of imperfections. And we came down here to right the wrong. And shit just got fucked up. And we've been down here ever since. We were at the top of the top. We were the highest beings in the fucking omniverse. Not the universe. The universe is a Yaldabaoth bullshit ass fucking place. I'm talking about the omniverse. Look at Dragon Ball Super. There's an episode of Dragon Ball Super where those two twin deities are the Omni Kings. Okay? The Omni King was basically, he was over this universe. But he said that it was a whole nother omniverse beyond this universe. You see what I'm saying? And guess what? Mr. Hebrew people is on this whole trying to moralize this shit. That motherfucker that you worship, Yahweh, that motherfucker is not moralistic whatsoever. That moralistic shit was to play you on your lower nature. When you got down into Hebrew, you were a god. You barely ate. You were a supernatural being. So he had to play you on your feelings in order to keep you at a lower earthly level. And eventually, you fell asleep at that lower earthly level. Okay? That's what that is. This is not about morals. According to the book, according to the Hermetica, Lost Wisdom of the Pharaohs, you are not judged down here by your behavior. You are judged based off how much knowledge and wisdom you have. I'm going to repeat that. If you don't believe me, get the book and read it for your damn self, okay? I'm just giving you documentation. According to the Hermetica, the Lost Wisdom of the Pharaohs, Thoth says you are not judged by your behavior. You are judged by how much knowledge and wisdom and consciousness you have gained down here on earth. Come on, people. Alright? I'm mad, dude. I'm mad. I'm not doing these videos to get money. I ain't doing these videos to get fucking famous. I'm doing these fucking videos because I'm pissed the fuck off and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being down here. I'm tired of pissing and shitting. I'm tired of going to fucking work every fucking day. I want to have fun. I want to have fucking fun. Hey, don't you know having fun cures diseases? Don't you know having fun raises the Kundalini energy? That's why he got to keep you stressed out, dehydrated, sleep deprived, keeping you busy, keeping your attention somewhere else other than focusing on knowing thyself. Why would a God do that? What type of God would do that? An evil, bastardized, ignorant ass, arrogant fucking deity. It's like you ask this question, right? You see a preacher or you see a religious black person, and it's like, why would you worship a God that's jealous? Wouldn't that be kind of scary? I mean, that should be a common sense question, but people don't think. Why would you worship a God that's jealous? That's just a simple question. Right? Why would you worship a God that lets you go through 400 years of slavery that we know of? Why would you worship a God that let that happen? You see what I'm saying? I'm pissed off, people. I'm pissed off at how ignorant that we are. I'm understanding why the guys left us. I'm understanding why we lost contact with the source of our power. I'm understanding. Because we fell into an ignorant state of mind. Men, we're walking around here thinking with our dicks. Some of us had to do this, like myself. Some of us actually had to go through that in order to learn. Women, same shit. Vanity, desire, materialism. You destroy men's lives because of what you want. You destroy your own children's lives because of how much you desire. The demiurge feeds off of your desire, and he teases you with it. You will never get what you desire. That's why you destroy your fucking man. That's why you hate your man. Because he can't give you what you want or what you desire. And everything you need and desire is inside of you. I'm not saying you don't know, but I'm just saying this is what's going on today. People, we got to really bring this shit down to earth sometimes so we can understand why we fucked up. Because we fucked up. And it's not because of morals, no. It's because of a lack of knowing. It's because of a lack of knowing. We don't know shit. Okay? Alright, so according to this book, entitled Secrets of Love of Cultivating Male Sexual Energy. Females too. Alright? Let me talk to the conscious males for a second. When we dealing with this sexual energy, the sexual magic, the sexual alchemy, sexual kung fu, kundalini, solar phallic energy, Neptunian science, whatever you want to call it. When you're dealing with this, when you're dealing with it, you gotta understand how powerful this shit is. The sperm has more. It's more powerful than blood. Literally. It is 100 times, according to that book, it's 100 times more powerful than blood will ever be. Okay? Now, is it more powerful than the woman's menstrual cycle? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a conscious female out there had the question, or had the answer to that question. I don't know. But I know one thing. If you got a woman and you conscious and she conscious, she need to be swallowing your motherfucking sperm. She need to be swallowing your shit every chance she get. Okay? Do not waste your sperm anymore. From now on, from this day on, stop ejaculating. Stop it. Stop it. You need to learn how to cultivate that sperm inside of the body. You can become immortal just by not ejaculating. You can become immortal just by having multiple orgasms without ejaculating. You can actually heal yourself, heal the bodily organs without ejaculating. Okay? These secrets have been kept away from the original people to keep us ignorant. And we have been ignorant. Okay? But right now, at this point in time, there's no excuse for ignorance. We got books we can get, we got information, free information. We got everything we need to educate ourselves. Okay? So there should be no excuses of why you can't get a book or whatever the case is. Alright? The only thing that you should be having a problem with right now is finances and sleep. That's it. This Yard Roth character shouldn't be no problem to you no more. The only thing you should have a problem with right now is getting proper rest and finances. At this point, finances, you really can't control it.